guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I just wanted to touch upon something that crosses my mind sometimes. And when it crosses my mind is when I'm either watching YouTube videos or for some reason more so, and I think it's because it doesn't seem to happen as frequently anymore, when I listen to the radio, but more specifically AM radio. Anytime I listen to any kind of talk radio, which is never, but for the past couple days, maybe this past week even, I had I have a USB flash drive in my car with a bunch of music, and if some reason it'll like kind of get stuck, I'll have to unplug it or just turn the car on and off, and then it kind of kicks back in. So anyhow, what I was getting at was that something gets stuck, and I'll just throw the radio on because I don't feel like dealing with it. And usually I don't like nowadays music, so I'll put on AM radio. I'll just listen to people talk, and it could be any kind of station. I usually stay away from the political stations, but otherwise, any kind of station. I'm not a religious person, but sometimes there's a Christian station on, and they'll talk about a topic I find interesting or whatever. So I always find, what I'm getting at is I always find that there's some kind of voyeuristic thing in my head going off, like a alert or a trigger saying to me, you know, you're listening to these people speaking, kind of like you're not spying on them because they're obviously putting themselves out there for you to listen to. That's how they're making their money. But just like with YouTube, you're watching these people, you're watching this portion of their life, you know, looking at their room or their house, their video game collection, watching their inflections and their idiosyncrasies, and watching them speak. Maybe they have something physically wrong with them. Like my good friend Nick T. Wolf has a little bit of a hearing issue. Billy Core from Road Geek has said in the past that he may or may not, he's not sure, have a slight form of Asperger's. And, you know, you're peeking into these people's lives, and for the most part, most people who watch don't say anything. They're not making video responses. They're not leaving comments. I mean, I have videos that have hundreds or sometimes even thousands, which is rare for me, of views, and lots of people don't chime in or add to the conversation or like the video even. They just watch. So there's like voyeuristic tendencies to watching YouTube videos, listening to AM radio, you know, and among other things. You know, I'm sure there's webcams out there, and I'm not trying to make it sexual, but there's regular webcams, there's the zoo cameras where you watch people's, you know, you watch zoo animals, or you watch, you know, different things like that, and then there are the sexual ones, obviously, where you watch people get naked. So do you feel that YouTube and AM radio, or I guess more specifically YouTube, because that's what we're doing here, has a voyeuristic appeal to it that you watch it for, or that you've never realized but, you know, is deep-seated, and you kind of, you know, think about that? Let me know what you think about that. Community question or whatever, if you want to do a video response or leave a comment or what, excuse me, or whatnot. Tell me what you think about that. Is that part of the intrigue for you with watching YouTube? I guess this kind of also ties into one of Israel Pacheco's videos that I did a response to recently about fake YouTubers, where I went into, like, sometimes there's women who do YouTube videos and they wear like low-cut shirts and their thumbnails, their chest hanging out, you know, type of stuff, just to get some extra views. So I guess it could kind of tie into that too a little bit. So let me know what you think, guys. Am I off my rocker, or do you think some of that does have some validity? Thanks, guys, for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.